and good lane against Batrider. Not the easiest though, because Mirror Image is not like it's a really long cooldown spell.
It is. I think it's like 24 seconds or something at max level, or even 30.
Oh, max level.
Yeah, max level. It's like
but early is like, I think 40 at first.
And then there's like a talent. Yeah, it's super long. Yeah, so you're gonna have to be playing that one basically.
Down by 5 every other.
Yeah, you need to play that on eggshells basically. And Envy, we've seen him be under pressure. Zero as well is. I mean, I've said this every single game, but I think this is now probably going to be their hardest match that they've played here for the Zoomers. Although they did 2-0 Quincy. I mean,
Quincy was not playing their best game.
No, and Quincy. I mean, they've even had a 5-game loss streak as well in the middle of the group stage.
Even KVQ tweeted that they were on
so perhaps maybe Zero's biggest test thus far here, facing Jackie Mao himself.
I think this game is relatively even. It really depends on a couple factors, particularly the lanes for Zoomers. That Timbersaw lane is very important. See how powerful they can play. They're going to be running IO4, so it's going to be Trim Predator against Timbersaw, which worked really nicely for fun last game. I am questioning Nagasire versus Spectre matchup. I honestly don't know, because we thought Thunder Predator like fail a lot, but the Nagasire did outfarm Spectre, which I thought would be enough, but apparently not. So we'll see. I like both drafts. I don't think either team got outdrafted.
Yeah, I would give the edge here to for fun. I would give the edge to for fun. There's a lot of 4s right now. 16 if you go out and square them up, or just if you add together, there's 8. You know, 4 fun, 4 Zoomers. There's a lot of 4s.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and force a rhyme right now.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Battle.
If you thought that one was a crime, I don't know. I don't have one. I'm so bad at...
My name is Mr. All Applause, and I'm here with Richard, Richie or Rich.
That's
if you
me.
enjoy our cast, please follow us on Twitch.
All right, that wasn't that bad. That was pretty good.
That was the best one yet.
That was pretty good.
It was better than Keith.
It was, because this one was in English.
You got so many follows on that.
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Yep. Excited for this game. Excited for this game because I've actually been waiting for this. Kind of hoping, because it's both a proving ground for Zoomers and for Forth. Because for fun, yeah, they did really summit and they showed promise, but of course, winning one tournament is not enough. You need that. Can they beat the strongest
Radiant's
team?
courier has been killed.
Oh, I didn't even consider this actually, but Doom versus Chen. Oh, that's pretty bad. I really actually think about this in the draft, but yeah, that's gonna suck a bit.
Denied!
For Chen, every single time he goes into an engagement, we'll lose 1 creep. Refilling the zoo is so difficult. That's not really much. I think the Holy Preservation though also... Oh no, that's the best. Is this better? There we go. They're low. Okay, I'm gonna keep on talking. Husky in the top lane. A bit harassment. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully that's good, guys. Sorry that we can't have the best audio levels in the world. We are trying to do this at like really early in the morning, so we don't want to get fined by our neighbors. Killed, right? Yeah, 0. Okay, that was that was the oh, I'm on a timber chin, look at me, watch me, pumping like in basketball. And here we talked about the Sammy Boy lane. Like, it's an okay lane, but not gonna lose a lot of potential in this lane because you kind of have to reserve that mirror image until you are in danger. But if you reserve that, you lose one of your biggest attributes, which is, of course, those illusions. Double lane. Look at the scene. Brax immediately comes in, but Ocean TP'd here, and actually baited him out with the mirror image. Really well played here. Can they kill Brax as a result? Brax, really close to die. They don't have the Orb of Venom. They do cancel his salve, but it's not going to be enough. However, that's a really good play out for Zoomers. They understood this matchup perfectly. They know what I said, which is they know Silent Boy will start to be aggressed once he activates the mirror image, and that's why Ocean TPs. Wow, that's a really good play. Yeah, that's why Brax can go aggressive without thinking about the TP, right?
Been killed.
Yeah, you should be nicer to your youngsters, you know, you gotta respect them. How is Zero gonna grow like this? You know? Actually, the new blood is being super disrespectful to the old blood, though, because he's just pushing him out now. They forced a rotation already from the Trim Protector, actually going back to the lane now, as in the top lane, Snaking and Brax playing as aggressive as possible. Good usage of the tether, after all. Bad Rider is usually the, here that goes by, you know, increments. Like, there's a moment when he fights, which is Fireflies up. You go in, you have enough sticky napalm charges, go it, right? But you don't constantly harass in the lane like other people. You really just go as a in a single bout of damage. And with Io, you gotta harass it more, play it more aggressively, because otherwise you're not taking advantage of the healing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Told you a storm was coming!
Radiant are
Usually they call the same
scanning.
thing back in Dota. Dota 1, actually. 0? Okay. Yeah, because it literally has Frost Blast. It has no ice. You know, it's all frost. Okay. Brax could be in trouble here in the top lane. This time the Airspeed will succeed in getting the kill, and Snaking's overcharge is simply not going to be enough. He had a good amount of regen, even used the magic stick there, but like a Fairy Fire, which he had earlier, allowed Ocean to get the kill. And it worked out. It worked out. Ocean will be able to get the kill up top. They get the first blood. I think they give it to Husky, which is not the ideal person, but it's okay. Oh no.
Are scanning.
Force, don't my drift Stupendous!
Oh, whoa. Nice purge there by the Chen, by Husky here. It's cute that the two supports, one support has cute in Japanese in his name, and the other support has the Warpath. It's very different, right? Yeah. A lot of coordination between these two supports. They think very much alike. That's what happens when you spend, I think, 17 hours a day together. According to Gunn, that's what he told us. Like, they actually spend almost all day together, which is impressive, right? They're really good friends. We do that every single day, dude. Okay. I hate you. Fun fact, by the way. If you don't spell kawaii with the two I's, it's actually kawaii, which means scary. Yeah, so be very careful. When people say, oh, that's so kawaii, you know, the little weebs. Nope. You're saying that's really scary. That's not what you want to call your girlfriend or your body pillow. Actually, yeah, otaku means obsessed in Japanese, so you can be an otaku for a bunch of things. Though now traditionally it's used to mean manga, specifically.
That's enough out of you.
Good item. Good item. Very good against Timbersaw. Pretty decent against Storm, to be honest, because he has to ball lightning to prevent the procs, and you have that extra thought process that you have to do to just kill. That sucks for you, right? It does slow down your jumps. You can't play as super aggressively. The armor is fantastic. The stats in general are really good for the Doom, and it's not that bad on Naga, right? Because Naga also has a bit of area uncontrollable damage. It'll kill the illusions a bit better because of the passive. Yeah, I like it. Honestly, it's a pretty decent item, and it's a good transitional item. I think the drums are a bit overrated on Doom mid. I see it all the time, and many times I'll be like, hey, why did you build drums? They go, oh, it's good on Doom.
Normally.
That went swimmingly. That's got to suck.
Yeah. Oh, for Doom. Yeah. Oh, for Bad Rider. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
The persecution starts now.
Really?
Something dire is what comes.
Yeah. MV got Masters, your mom, and TFT. What? Who is joking here? Is it Prax or Ryoya? What's the more NA thing to do? I don't know, but yeah, I agree with you completely. It's just a transitional item, right? A lot of people talk about transitional items, and they refer to items like Veil, Discord, sometimes Yule, Ether Lens, drums. And I find that way too often teams will just go for the quote-unquote mindless transitional item, which is drums. Which, yeah, most of the time it works, but it's not always genius, right? Is everything okay? And then Brax just types, MV is playing TFT. Yep. Anyway. Alright. Yeah. I honestly think that for fun, like their team name indicates their mentality. Yep. Oh, maybe... No, it's not going to be enough. That Riptide destroyed him. Got a couple of lucky procs there, Sandboy, to burst him down. And they might even be able to beat out Snaking. But he's under tower. Yeah, they're going to play this safe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lakad mo to! Lakad mo to! Normally.
Nice.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
well, I mean,
tower
it was a good
is under
attempt still, because you're still pushing the Storm out of lane. However, I'm pretty sure Zoomer's predicted this, right? Because Storm can always recover in jungle. Part of the advantage behind this hero in the game. He's still farming more than Doom, despite the Devour, which is very impressive on Gunner's side. What? Yeah, we need to scout as well. Because it also gives a bit of vision when it hits, yeah? Because if Timbersaw's not alone and there's an Earth Spirit around, then he might be dead. And Earth Spirit wasn't on the map. Everything Eternal Envy does has a reason, dude. Like, seriously, he actually does have a reason for absolutely everything. He thinks things through way too much. Ryoya? Yeah, could be in trouble. That's no war stuff, unfortunately. So they're gonna go for the IO first, because Snaking seems like the easier target. But unfortunately, Snaking a bit too tanky. Gunner jumping over for him. The Ice Armor saving his life 2 times in a row. And Gunner cannot get the kill. No, not the infused raindrops, bro. It was clearly the Are you kidding me? The 5 armor bonus? I'm gonna ping that. I'm gonna... Look at that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Wow. I cannot believe the Vul Assassins actually did some assassinating for once. The Ryoya, though, in the middle lane could die to Gunner, but Gunner's out of mana, and Ryoya has a lot of healing. You can't kill him in time. Finally, the Static Grimmer just walks into it. Didn't really take it into account. And those golems, nice separation there by Husky. He actually has the most DPS you can probably get with a Chen. A double Harpy into a golem that actually dropped in the middle of the fight. I'll play it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Double damage!
For now, it's 2k lead for Zoomers though, so they are winning regardless of the lanes. I mean, I got 5 kills, like I would say that probably that's an advantage, but they're winning against a Doom. They are beating pretty much every single lane. The Storm is incredibly farmed as well. This is why the danger of Gunner Storm, you know? This guy is much faster on the Storm than most other heroes. Now this game is going to take a slower approach because he understands, right? There's no point in playing this game quick because For2 has really good abilities to counter you. And instead he's going to try to go for the Bloodstone first. Interesting.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Against the Naga is a good idea because the idea of you being able to use as late damage against a Naga is more dependent on Boy not playing well than on you playing well, because he always has illusions and will get Manta style as well. And you cannot depend, your build should not depend on the enemy team making mistakes, right? Whereas with the Radiance, you also deal with a high armor that Naga has, which is pretty good. The mischance, as you correctly pointed out in another game, is really good, particularly when you have a lot of units hitting you. So, yeah, I like it. It's a good idea here.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lasso. Wow.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, well, good job there For2. That was a really valuable kill on Zero, but I'm surprised Storm could get away. This game, by the way, Linken's on Storm is actually super value to deal with the Doom and the Lasso. I wouldn't even be opposed to them going as Linken's like second item even this game, honestly. Just of how good it is. Especially because For2, they need to play around the Doom and the Bad Rider early-ish, right? If they don't have that, then the Storm is pretty much a free game. Yep. 16. Okay. Husky tried to go in. He has the ghost this time. He's the king of the small camps right now, Husky. They go for the Eternal Envy. They do hit him, but that Magnetize will not be too effective against the Blade Mail. Ocean is killing himself. Yo-Yo of Death not very impactful. Finally, Zero joins in. He's too tanky. Doesn't care about the Blade Mail. And Envy is forced to run away. In comes Gunner to finish off Move. But Move heals completely with a magic wand. Then Lasso Zero. Zero's still alive. Move dies in a matter of seconds. And Bragg stayed behind. Unfortunately, falling as well to 4 Zoomers. They're more youthful. They're capable of running around you, you know? You're just tired. You just want to go to bed. Yeah. That's a good analogy, actually. Very good analogy. Stark went to just to leave it there, right, as the relocate to know who's boss, right? But of course they can now push here on For2.
Structures are fortified.
Yep, that's the right choice. I think it's the better build against the Naga, as I mentioned earlier. So This tower should give it to him, or close to. Oh, no, to deny it though. Oh, Ocean though walks in. It's still only Bo2 completed. They can't punish him though. Okay, yeah, they can. They had the Nature's Grasp now. They should be able to finish him off. Good, Rex blocking that rolling boulder. They doom the storm as well. And Gunner just walked into his own death. Zero is now being burnt alive, but the Song of the Siren will save Zero for now. As the creeps are trying to deny the tower, Husky will use his minions to ensure that tower does not go. Wait, what? He didn't get a deny? Why didn't he show? Oh, that's why. That is why. Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He follows me on Twitter. Okay, we're good friends. We're best friends.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep. Chen? Oh, the other. Yeah, Brax's favorite cosmetic. He always likes to build the cheap builds. At least on stream, he'll use a lot of common items to show off his comments. But like, look at my comments, guys. Very proud of himself. Let's see, let's see. For now, for fun, it should be honestly getting the advantage in terms of kills. They have a lot of kill potential, but unfortunately, they can't really be farming, which is why Zoomers has the advantage in net worth. Because for fun, there's no point in Bad Rider or in the Doom farming at all here. They should be creating space for Envy. This game has to be played as a 4 Protect 1. There's not much the other two heroes can do. Doom will find farm no matter what, because of his Devour, but then he should be getting kills, especially when Doom is off cooldown.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying though. You should be forcing kills, because otherwise you're not taking advantage of your Spectre's lineup. Oh, Ryoya. Because you have an IO Spectre, the whole point of your lineup is to go for a lot of ganks early. That was a weird relocate. He thought there was a follow-up there, unfortunately. There it happened. But yeah, they should be taking advantage of this, of the haunt and the relocate. Mind you, it's 50 minutes in, so it's not like they need to rush this. They still have us all like 10-15 minutes. But during those 10-15 minutes, it has to be them trying to go for kills and putting pressure on Zoomers. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with Spectre, a great hero, yes, but against Naga Siren Storm and even Timbersaw, all equally farmed, that's scary. Even a Spectre cannot deal with that. That does seem like it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Here I am.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh look, see? That was what I was talking about though. Once you have enough farm to actually go for these kills, this is the best way to farm on Envy, because you should take advantage of the strength of your lineup and the strength of your core over Naga Siren. Because in the team fights, Naga Siren, she has the song. You have to be a bit careful about that. And that's a better counter initiation than Haunt 9 times out of 10. Yeah. Not a better initiation though, not more damage or a better spell, but a better counter initiation particularly. And it's really difficult to play a Naga once she's level 18, because her tempo control is supreme, you know, with I think it's 60 second cooldown, oh 80 second cooldown, sorry. Wow, this hero got nerfed on the song. Yeah, so every 80 seconds you can just reset a fight, and that's a huge thing for the late game especially. Oh, the Octo Slasher do.
Dire are scanning.
No, and they off green, this move?
Radiant's bottom tower
Nice Ryoya. Oh, what a rolling holder.
top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was, I gotta gotta commend Ocean for that, honestly. Calculating the BKB to a T and getting the rolling boulder literally as the BKB was about to end, that was incredible. Really, really well played. Red really couldn't do much against that. Now you're trying to defend the tower. You don't have Honto. Envy's just kind of showing his face like, look at me, don't take my tower, take my carry instead. It was a good fight for Zoomers though, honestly. That's the power of the song I was talking about, right? They always can counter-initiate you, and that's how you control the tempo with song. So for fun, the advantage that they have is this global lineup that they use, right? They have to use that global presence more effectively. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary though, this game. I think it's overkill at that point. Yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, I like the Blink Dagger build because you're still looking for the smoke gangs and stuff. You're still looking for pickups essentially, and Blink Dagger enables that much more than Boots of Travel. Boots of Travel is much more about lane control most of the time and farming, of course, which Banner should have been doing this game, right? Typical build. I think this is the right build for Minos when we saw him on the Naga, right? I thought it was more about the initiations and them not taking too much advantage of the Naga Siren ultimate. But I think Manta Diffusal is the build. I don't think you can really variate too much on the Naga Siren build unless you're Eternal Envy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Radiant are scanning.
I was confused. I'll be honest with you. I apologize. I had no clue where you were going with that. Okay. Radiance on Spectre is, I agree, the turning point here. Will they fight immediately after though, or will you be looking for a smoke into pickoffs? That's what I'm interested in though. Because with Radiance, you might feel like you're confident enough to take a team fight. The only issue on any 5-on-5 engagement is, of course, the existence of the stupid Naga. Up top, they waste the overgrowth and they still lose move. Not too great, honestly. It was still going for Meteor Hammer. Good lane control with that. Oh, Saiyan Boy bottom, going for MV. I don't know if the skill is possible. He has Blade Mail. Yeah, it's fine. Look at how good Blade Mail is against the illusions. But yeah, you're right. Burns his mana. And Husky and Gunner, they're just waiting. Look at this. They're going to go for the IO. Gunner gets exactly what Snaking's going to be. And they're able to punish Snaking now with the Penitent. Snaking will not last. The lasso, though, does hit Gunner. But he's still pretty healthy here. Sets up a static Remnant. And they finish up for Brax. Now, with the Ensnare, Eternal Envy, he's been slowed. He's out of mana. They use a Song of Sign to set up. Oh, they have to cancel that relocate, and they just cancel by killing Snaking. With poor Envy unable to survive this onslaught, he's about to fall here. Chakram will guarantee the skill. The Doom comes out towards the end, going for Zero. Ocean trying to block Ryoya. This time the BKB was activated on time, and Zero will fall. Ocean, unfortunately, trying to save his team. It might also fall, but there is some help in the high ground, and they might be able to turn this around onto Ryoya, who got a bit cocky. Still silence Penitence for more damage. Ryoya will die, and that's a team wipe essentially, because team wipe +1 because Moo died up top. TP's bottom, dies there too. Oh, actually team wipe +2 because Snaking also bought back there. Yeah.
Double damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Boy, he didn't have mana though. I don't know why you said that. He was out of mana, so of course he didn't use the essence ring. No. Exactly, like quite honestly. And actually what was really good about Vorzumer is that when Naga Siren goes there, and especially Naga Siren is one of the better heroes to farm offensively on, because you have Song to protect you all the time, right? You go in, you harass Envy, you take away its mana. And Envy's like, well, if I leave here and this happens constantly, I'm gonna constantly be at the mercy of the Naga. I can't do this. I'm gonna keep on farming, that's what's efficient. However, what he wasn't expecting is that Naga was actually setting up for a kill, which was very well thought out by Zoomers. They played around the expectations of Envy and tricked him because of that. Oh.
Zip zap! Regeneration!
I mean, they're fighting on a tier 1, but they're feeling really confident. Io's down, Ryoya just DP'd here. You can doom something, but look, they just keep him stuck forever. He doesn't even have time to use his doom. Ryoya's going to fall. They even use the song for safety and actually to catch out now Eternal Envy. Can they surround him with the Centaurs? They have War Stop, beautiful Flame Break, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Centaur Stop still comes out, and Envy ensnared. This kill should be guaranteed, even with the Overgrowth. Now trying to go for Sandy Boy Brax. Can't really do much. You can't be pulled if you're being pulled the opposite way. Man, stop pointing out that Envy has items.
Under attack.
Again, he was stunned. What do you want me to do? He was gonna die regardless, honestly. Magic Wand there, just waste the charges. Now I'm getting angry. I'm like one of those Reddit people.
Stupendous!
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ah!
That's enough out of you!
It's true. It's true.
Radiant's top
Yeah,
tower
could
is
do.
under attack.
I mean, I don't know if I would say quickly or just an insurmountable amount of stuns, you know? Like, he literally couldn't move that whole matchup. It was so difficult. Sandy Boy gets the Aegis. Yeah, why not?
Here I am!
Oh, well, Storm also has a Lincoln, so he's actually kind of unstoppable right now. He did go for the build I suggested, Bloodstone Lincolns and the Axe. Very good. Exactly. You don't have any Dispel or BKB. That's why. If you had a Dispel or BKB, it's much safer to do that, or it was earlier game, but 27 minutes in, I do agree that that kind of plays a bit too risky, right? And I understand the point of just giving it to your carry. If Sandy Boy doesn't die this game is yours, right? So you might as well. He's gonna go for Passion, which I love.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Slice of life!
is under attack.
Oh my goodness.
Of your death.
Yeah, but the support surviving is not even a good thing, honestly.
Under attack.
It might even be bad for the support survives here because he should have just sacked himself. It wouldn't have mattered. Zoomers didn't have the best team fight there. But the biggest reason is that until now we actually saw the song being just a counter initiation, which is so useful. That stopped the Doom from being as effective because you would just song after the Doom. Sunny Boy got cocky because he had the Aegis. Makes sense. He wanted to make something happen. He wanted to force it with song. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have fought there if the song had been used so early. But of course, that sacrifices Storm. You could argue that's the best player or not, but at least they're making things happen, and you are using your power spikes to your advantage. So I'm not really going to complain too much about that. For fun, it's just so difficult to play these matches now that you're or play these team fights now that you're so far behind.
Zip. Pudding pop.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Yep. He's really good at them. That's why I remember when they picked Lone Druid and they're like, can Sammy play Micro? I'm like, are you kidding me? Do you know who you're talking about? I mean, he doesn't play Lone Druid as often as Gunner for sure, but he definitely can Micro. He plays Naga Siren, Terrorblade, PL. He's just, they want to be like OG, right? They run at you all the time. They play Illusion Heroes, right? They're OG American. Yeah, that one stealing farm from Gunner. He already had Zags, I believe, now. Yeah, it's on the courier coming to him. That's the most Zoomers thing to do. They're probably laughing at each other as well. Like, come on, Gunner, take this camp. And they immediately, nope, take it away from him. Yeah. At least they, I mean, this good attitude, though, does... I mean, it might make him throw some games, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm pretty sure it keeps him really stable mentally. That's something that Zoomers has always had as an advantage over other teams.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I don't know what to say, to be honest. I don't know what analysis to give this game because for Zoomers is just slowly taking the game down for fun, and I don't really see a point of inflection here. I don't think the BKB is going to be enough, especially because the Abyssal came out, right? And now that the Abyssal came out, I'm wondering... I just don't know, like, how can Eternal Envy survive these fights to begin with, right? Oh my goodness, Eternal Envy, you madman. I don't know if they can punish this, though. It seems like a huge bait. But as long as they keep a Songless Siren to counter the Doom, it seems really, really difficult to be able to stop them, especially with the Abyssal stopping Envy. Even Sandboy knows he can play aggressively here. He might even ensnare if I force the BKB here. That's what he's waiting for.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Exactly, right? Because that counters to possible BKB. It counters actually multiple BKBs here from the for fun side. It gives you something to do if they just have to BKB against your song, right? Like you would actually just burst them down because of the song. It's a really smart. I mean, obviously the pickup is just traditional on Naga, but the timing is perfect because now for fun, the biggest item you can do when you're losing is always the BKB because it makes you immune for 10 seconds to most of what the enemy team is going to do. That's huge, right? Unless they already have their bashes and their abyssals, and then you're like, oh, I bought this for nothing. You're gonna have Ags on Doom though, so this might be the thing that brings them back into the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, because I usually like it in a winning game, and it's going to lower the win rate, and then pros are going to use that to justify why they shouldn't buy it. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think this game is good, but it's not as good as what I see in other games. It's mainly to take out direct armor. That's the biggest thing. I mean, taking off Riptide for Naga is not that bad, but you have illusions, so you have a lot of spells. You have to utilize that stun correctly. It's a tough game already for fun. I usually would be really excited, but not this game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and right now they have to hope that Zoomers makes a mistake or for a smoke. Like they have really good single target ganking, but the Storm is not even in a good gank, so they have to maybe find Sandboy ideally. Envy always does this on Spectre when he starts to lose, and it's the correct play. You know that you have so much mobility on this hero that you open up the map by trying to farm the most dangerous farm. That way you don't stagnate, you don't just turtle. A lot of people will always say, oh, they gotta turtle now. No, never turtle in Dota. Turtling is useless. You gotta make things happen in the map, or you eventually just lose by a war of attrition. They'll choke you to death. That's what turtling means. And Envy knows this, which is why he tries to open up the map like this. That's why they also go for smokes just to farm sometimes, or even more in a bit, to regain some map control. It's the correct play that they're doing, but it's just tough regardless, right? 4 Zoomers can still just take this game. Okay, you're getting way too good at this. It's creepy. Stop. I'm feeling like I'm casting with Envy. Even your voice is starting to go pitched like his pitches, particularly. Yeah, you're not making fun of him. I don't think that. That's too accurate to be making fun of impersonation.
I've been wanting this.
No.
Ha ha ha!
Oh wow. Wait, he built his Bloodthorn? What? No, he has Orchid. I was very confused. I'm like, are we looking at a different game? He's got to go for the Shivas to deal with Spectre a bit more. It's really nice actually because Shiva slows down all of the illusions in the area. Of course, also reduces the IO healing in addition to Tree Predators as well. So it's a good item this game. But I like the Scotty as well for Naga Siren. They went for a lot of items that reduce healing. And no need for Spirit. Oh, actually, they do have a Spirit Vessel on our Spirit. Yeah. So they have. I mean, yeah, but at this point, it's because you might as well, because you have no more slots. It is a good axe. People underestimate the axe. Yeah, not bad at all. Reducing the cooldown by 20 is also not that bad, honestly. 20 seconds in the late game matter a fair amount, because they go from almost having it every team fight to having it every team fight, because team fights with more than 60 seconds between them is rare in late game.
Regeneration! Stupendous!
I mean, he either wins or loses, so this AI clearly has never studied math. Oh, he even turns off Radiance. Look at this Master EE play. Turning off Radiance so they don't know. Oh no, he reveals himself in front of the creep. Husky just surprised him. Song of the Siren. Say, boy, is that initiation or retreat? Yeah, no, I think it's a retreat one. I don't think... I think Sandboy was just covering that a bit more. Oh, Chen was bringing in the Storm. That's gonna be bad. The boy's jumping himself, but also Sandboy. Not bad. Now they have to retreat, apparently, after getting that Doom off. Not the best target.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's dead now. 10-second BKB as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, but here's my
Radiant
question though. If Brax
structures
understands that that was not the right... Because they initiated when they got the Doom up, that's a GG. If Brax understands that the Doom was not the right target, why did Ryoya Doom him, right? Like, they could really not cancel a Lincoln there to get the Doom on Gunner? Was the Doom on Naga Siren really that useful? I didn't think that was the best target either. But if Brax acknowledges this, why is his team still doing it, right? That's my thing. When you notice there's a bit of a breach in what the team thinks, then clearly there should be better communication there. So, for Zoomers wins, they would have win this anyway. It wasn't the best game for Foreign in general, but that was not the best team fight to end it out either way.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Tide Hunter.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Place.
Ten seconds. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Invoker.
Lakad mo, Totol! Normally. Gol de Buenmonte! Gol de Buenmonte! Nice shot!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Imba spirit.
You may now select your heroes. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Gol de Buenmonte! Gol de Buenmonte! Nice shot! Gol de Buenmonte! Gol de Buenmonte! Nice shot!
You need to work on your skill.
Like us. Balance in all things. Even a
You need to
master
work on your skill.
like us.
Throughout the eons, I have been known by many names, by many names, but my true name, of power
You see why I had them muted?
Is Carl.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Against? Okay, yeah,
The
yeah, okay.
battle begins.
I mean, I knew who they were playing against, but I want you to announce it fully. I just love that you think that if I hold on to my butt, that's why I don't fall off my chair.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
Is that really a thing in America? They say that? Hold on to your butt?
Like us.
Is that because the butt falls off the chair because of like obesity or something? Okay, I'm not gonna. All right, sure. I like learning about your culture, Richard. I appreciate that. Thank you for teaching me that. Yeah. Look at Envy. Yep, already pushed out. This combo is ridiculous. It's so good. Love it. I'm just looking at bot. I'm sorry. I just love this combo so much. It's so satisfying to watch him destroy him. Yeah, the Gush build is good. It's particularly good against Klinks because I think that Klinks is a hero that, yes, quote-unquote, beats Tidehunter in lane, but he doesn't beat him by killing him. There's really little kill potential against a Tide because Klinks doesn't have kill potential in lane most of the time. It's mostly you punishing mistakes the enemy team messes up and a lot of harassment. So you can play much more aggressively here, and Gush is a great way to deal with the Klinks and to annoy him and maybe even set up kills on the Ogre Magi. Who knows?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Very smart. Where you want to
Normally.
Very, very well played. I think I actually forgot when they played this combo first, but they learned a lot from that matchup. In that match, what they did, the mistake they did is they went for a typical Undying build, which was with Soul Rip. But particularly to beat this combo, because Tusk is melee, the best way to deal with it is just that Tombstone. So you're only attack team level 1, mind you, so you're not strong enough. We'll see attack team level 2 now, and how strong that is. But that Tombstone was a really good idea by Moo, and now this lane becomes much more difficult for them. Thank God for the magic stick on 0, so they can keep on putting pressure. But you have to play around these timings. It does, yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nope.
Dead already.
You see what I was telling you? This combo's ridiculous. It's really strong. Even if with a build that was correct by Moo, you only get a bit more help. And even regardless, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're getting kills here. They're still stopping Envy from farming. There's no way, or usually you wouldn't see a Klinks having the same last hit as a Void. Klinks sucks at last hitting early, and it's no surprise that Tanboy missed a bunch of them. It happens. The animation is the worst. Your attack damage is awful. But he's actually keeping up with the Void just because of Tusk putting pressure all the time.
Throughout the eons, I have been known by many names, but my true name of power, Nescar.
I love that voice line. It's my favorite voice line because it actually is a reference to the old Dota 1 where it was called Carl. Well, with a C. Because that was his name before he was known as the Invoker, apparently, according to lore.
Denied.
No, they call me Avo, of course. That's why my name comes from. No, Avo, no. I mean, they call me Plus, right? Because that was not my grade. I guess that makes sense. I see your point. I see your.
You need to work on your skill.
Like us.
The prize is mine.
Good tombstone in that bottom. And we see again that that's keeping them at bay, and that's ensuring that MV can have a pretty decent lane. Good job, Bo. I like when I see this, right? I see when clearly pro players are watching other teams and they learn from their other mistakes, right? That's good. That's the kind of progress I want to see. So well played, Moo here, and it made this lane much more survivable. They were prepared for this. That's why they didn't ban a Tusk early, like a lot of teams have been doing against 4 Zoomers. MV though still. It's the best out of a bad situation. That's all you can muster.
Steal your face.
Complex zombie ban that steals your strength. Exactly. MV. That's why it's so strong. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I would say that 4 Zoomers, they drafted a really good combo, but I think 4 Fun adapted as best as they could to this combo, right? Which you can't ask for more, right? Seriously, at this point, to just either ban the Tusk or accept it and you deal with this lane, and this is probably the good lane that they could run. Well played, Sammy. Yep. I mean, actually, Anchor Smash doesn't really bother him, to be honest, because your base damage is such garbage. I guess the way to counter Tidehunter, right? Just pick a hero that doesn't hit hard. You just need the Searing Arrows to give you the bonus damage. That's why I like the clinks against Tidehunter. They go now for Brax. No Ravage just yet. Brax, I think he might just die to the last arrow. There we go. The fiery combo will beat him, and Snaking is out of leap charges. 9 more seconds till the next leap charge. They have a Fire Blast. Even with the infused range ups, he will not survive. Saiyan Boy activates that Stripe just to ensure the kill occurs. Well played. Well played.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nice tornado.
Come and fight me.
Oh. Snaking. Was that much ado about nothing, like the Shakespeare play? Good reference. Wait, top lane though, Brax could die again because they see them around the bottom, so they just punish Brax. The strength of the clinks is starting to show. Not even max the Searing Arrows, that's just a death pack. Now he has base damage, by the way, but it can of course just avoid. Oh no, never mind. That doesn't happen anymore. It just gives you bonus damage as a green damage, so it's all good. Gunner tries to take the rune. This time it won't work because Ryoya is wise and dumb about this. Well played. But 4 Zoomers here. That was a really nice play by Gunner. Good rotation. I think they're taking advantage of the Quaswex Invoker. There's very few heroes that can rotate earlier than an Ember. Quaswex Invoker happens to be one of them. So you still have that advantage in terms of tempo. And he just went there to save their asses, honestly. Yep. I guess shit. No. Yeah. That's what they want to do, though. They want to play. Last time I saw this, they also played around the relocate timing. That's why Tusk and Io are sharing this experience, as opposed to Io giving Tusk any sort of solo experience. They just gank the relocate as soon as they have it. In the top lane, Husky could. No. I don't know why I say he could be in trouble. He's an Ogre Magi. In fact, they actually forced a rotation from the Invoker. Now going for Tidehunter, but Sandboy puts himself in range for the Anchor Smash. It doesn't matter. Searing Arrows from Death Pact, so good. Snaking, still hit by that Cold Snap.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oof. He will find it. relocate. Yeah. Oof. The power of the taunt, huh? You can't guess where the Undying is literally facing, so it's really hard to guess where he's going. Yep. That's a little pro move, by the way. A lot of pros do that when they try to run away on Undying. It's actually paid to win. No joke, that taunt.
Radiant structures are
Exactly.
fortified.
Regeneration.
Yep. And Saiyan is about to finish his Midas as well, which is a great item to ensure the farm on Clinks. And they're playing really well with their timings. I love that they actually went aggressive before the Ridico was even available. And then once it was available, they trusted them to join in, right? That's the kind of coordination that Zoomers is known for and why it's so lovely to watch them play, honestly. Now, Zero is threatening this bottom lane. It's really difficult to kill Envy because he has two ways to escape. Time Walk, which is maxed, of course, and Chronosphere. Time Walk wasted there, but he still has the Chrono, so they don't want to go. Okay. He just used the Chrono. He actually can't believe that just happened, though. They got the arrow as well on Boy. They're both really weak here. Where's the Invoker? Boy helped them by the Snowball. Can they run away? Boy still surviving. They trying for the relocate, but they kill the Io in time. The Tornado comes a bit too late. They've already lost the Tusk and the Io. Luckily, Boy is still alive, though, so they accomplished their main goal, and Gunner gives him enough time. Yeah, Heavy walking into the Ice Wall wasn't helping. Searing Chains, though, combo will cancel Gunner. Deafening Blast to give him some more time. Will that be sufficient, though? The Soul Rip will kill him off as Eternal Envy shows off his time walking skills, and we'll just dive the tower and walk away.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
What?
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, yeah. What was it? It was like 25% of a clarity or something was the joke they used? Yeah, I mean, that's a bad way to look at it, but it's true. The name of the post was All Talent Survival. I remember that. Top post. Alacrity on the because they couldn't, I guess. You could have put 0.75%. The Alacrity is another good way to take advantage of the Tusk, and we didn't really think about it, but there's so much like this. That's why I like Zoomer's lineups as well. There's so much synergy in the lineup, so many things to give attack speed, the Tether, the Invoker Alacrity, the Bloodlust of well, and then you have two things to take advantage of the attack speed. Yeah, and then the Searing Arrows as well. Two great ways to take advantage of these attack speeds and a lot of buffs. Very well thought out in general. Husky though, double damage, hit him with the arrow, Tornado, giving him some space, EMP as well. They go for the Emperor and really gets cancelled, but the Ravage will start to counter-initiate with a Chrono onto it. It's a really good Chrono as they put Io in the edge. They want to kill the Io, but Deafening Blast stops him from doing so. And the type of Saiyan in the middle of this fight is just tearing through for fun. You think he's a Drow Ranger, but they hit surprised by an arrow. Oh, Sammy boy, too close to the high ground. Gunner dusted and dead, and Zero will also fall. Well, maybe fall. He still has a Snowball here. And the Snowball might kill Snaking. Starstorm will finish him off, but at the same time as Snaking.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Time is money. Gold for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, he just walked in, they'd use everything, and they're like, oh no, I'm just gonna remnant away. Honestly, that team fight was really well played by For Fun. I think the big, but it was a slight mistake by Sandboy's positioning. I made the joke like, oh, they think he's a Drow and they're just surrounding him. But the reality of it is that by surrounding him, they actually made it harder for Sandboy to know what's going on, right? Because there's so many things going on around him, and he was standing so close to the high ground that they took advantage of that to hit him with the arrow, which he literally could not see, right? Sandboy did not consider that in the fight, and that was a particularly really good by snaking to go up to the high ground and use the arrow. Exactly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. No. Oh, wow. Well, we literally just talked about what happened with the high ground and how you have to be careful about with stuns, and that's exactly what just happened with Ryoya as well. Both of these heroes got cancelled by stuns from the high ground, taking advantage of the vision. Small but really effective plays, and this is how you actually get the, these kind of really hard to kill heroes or really elusive heroes. Oh yeah, tag team plus
Radiant's
Clinks.
middle tower is under attack.
Desolator. Alacrity, Desolator, Bloodlust. Oh, just for damage, by the way, guys. It doesn't actually mean pure. Yeah. That's always very confusing in Dota. I apologize. It's just.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
The offlane Tusk has been getting really popular, particularly in this region. So I'm not surprised that they're trying something cheesy. That's what Zoomers do, right? They see a popular pick and they go, how can we cheese this? And then you watch this, and it reminds you a bit of, like, honestly, OG, Wings, these kind of teams that try to be extra creative.
Radiant's top tower.
Well, no, because they invented the. People always forget the Wings afterwards, but they were the guys that invented, unfortunately, the combo of Brewmaster with Alacrity. When they gave the Brewlings, they gave the Earth Brewling Demolish, which hit buildings really hard, and they would just give that hero Alacrity, and they would take buildings, and you couldn't do anything, right? It was very, very well played.
Radiant are scanning.
Little Druid. Yes. Cold Snap, Ice Shards in the high ground. They actually closed up Sunny Boy though, and the Ravage might punish him. They also have a Chrono with the arrow. Can they kill Sunny Boy in time? They're lacking damage with the Tornado, giving Sunny Boy a couple more seconds to live, and the damage on Sunny Boy is too high. He's not even moving. He just hits everything around him. Void dies, Titan 2. You're only missing the Ember and the Mirana. They're going for the easier kill as Mirana. Gunner with that Cold Snap earn, snaking will fall. Gunner's been playing a standout in both of this guy.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Yeah. Why are you playing Dota and not going for the lottery, Husky? You're wrong game. Yeah.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. No.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Nah. It was really the Tornado by Gunner. I said that in the beginning. Gunner has a lot of weight on his shoulders, and he seems like he does not care. He's playing this game so loosely and so well. And those Ice Shards thought were going to be punished, but they weren't at all. Zero in trouble. Oh, sorry, Brax in trouble. Yeah, not Zero. Zero was chasing. Yeah, yeah.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Well played there. Yes, 911. There's this murdering walrus just punching people into the air. Yeah, I just saw it kill a watermelon. Yeah, it is. He's just like Tusk does not care about the War of the Ancients. He just wants to fight people. He's like a bar master, and he likes fall. Yes. Yeah, and then Brewmat's like, I like you. You're my favorite hero.
Under attack.
Trying to take the middle tower now for Zoomers.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, I like it very much. Alacrity on the catapult is interesting. I haven't seen this in a while. I like it as well that for Zoomers, by the way, it's... They lost the Clink's Enchantress combo because IceFrog was tired. In fact, it was their fault that they lost it, by the way. And IceFrog nerfed it, and they're like, well, let's do a DIY Clink's Enchantress this game, right? Giving in the same amount of damage through a series of buffs, and it's working out wonders.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top
They're even buying Solar Crest too. That's the degree. They're just buffing him to a ridiculous degree.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
Yeah, in a matter of seconds. There's a Alacrity.
Is under attack.
Saiyan Boy is better than a catapult to Alacrity. I mean, this is what Four Zoomers does best, I think. These picks is what I enjoy to watch. And I don't know, MB? That's a very good chrono, actually. And they don't have the death pack on Saiyan Boy, so he's gonna die. There's first slide. Oh, no! He needs a skeleton! That will help him survive there! With the Ravage, though, turning this around. MB's already fallen. Saiyan Boy is gonna start hitting. He goes for Ryoya. That's the only source of damage in the team fight. Ryoya does deal enough damage and avoids most of Four Zoomers' assault. You lose the Clinks. He comes back with the Aegis. No help from the death pack any longer. Saiyan Boy is forced to retreat. But look at Gunner! He has no chill, hoping to kill Ryoya in the process. Gunner has enough healing thanks to Ocean, and the relocate might just save him. Now with a snowball, they're concentrating for Ryoya, and they will finally secure the kill on the NA mid laner, killing Brax as a collateral and only leaving the Undying to live. Your name is Undying, so you'll see all your friends die, and then you will fall. Oh, even Snowball to avoid the arrow, but the arrow actually helped Moo enough.
Radiant's turret has been
That's so good.
We all owe a life to the fates.
The synergy is bonkers. You actually have a lineup that's not only good at putting pressure on towers, but also good at putting pressure on heroes because of the relocate. Like, there's just no avenue that For Fun can reach and try to win, right? They have a good 5-on-5 engagement, but they have to wait until Clinks becomes not so powerful, right? Because Death Pact, especially in the earlier levels, is just so good because you lack the damage to deal with it.
Dire's structures
Exactly.
are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top barracks are
I mean, his
under
net
attack.
worth is insane as well, right? Usually Clinks falls off because he can't farm as well, but if you're farming heroes, who cares? You have a Salkarass in a Clinks just for the extra minus armor. It's insane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I think you just, when you're playing against 4 Zoomers, you gotta ban the Tusk. That's the thing.
Dire's
Honestly.
middle
You just gotta get rid of that
tower is
Tusk.
under attack.
It's too powerful, that combo. I mean, the Clinks might have been in consideration in the second phase of bans, but in the first phase, that Tusk is too good. You can't let them do this to you. Or maybe the Ayo if you want to. You think that's the problem. Doesn't really matter, but one of the two.
Dire's
Because
turret has been
I don't
killed.
think it was really for fun played this badly. I just think that the draft really disables them until this goes late enough and their team fight is superior. Yeah, that's what they should be doing. Cut waves, completely cancel Zoomers from pushing, and take a team fight when it's late enough. And Envy has more farm, more damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well played, well played.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nice. Well played.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
No.
Double damage.
Yeah, Scrollers have been...
Dire's middle tower is
They've been
under
insane.
attack.
He's been playing so well on the Scrollers. Hasn't really missed a single one. You can't relocate if you're stunned.
Dire's middle tower is under
But it's still...
attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yep. Yep. Forefront is doing this well now, so they push the lanes out so they actually get a bit more map control because the creeps will be more pushed, so they have better vision in the enemy team. This allows them to take better team fights and they take advantage of the one strength they have, that 5-on-5 engagement, right? I was actually hoping or thinking that Envy needed more items, but honestly with just the BKB was a huge point of inflection and they managed to turn that around. So well played by For Fun, taking a little power spike. You gotta keep doing the same thing and being very diligent. By the way, I know people will make fun of us, but I think the Ags pickup on Brax is incredible this game. Boosts up the damage in the corner so much and allows you to push the lanes easily, which is, I think, the biggest asset here. Pushing the lane to the 7-second cooldown, area damage is incredible. Yep, but the lane pushing from afar is a big deal. You can dead lane so easily with this Tidehunter. You're essentially cosplaying Bloodseeker now, so it's very, very useful. Yeah, he went for the right build this game as well. Desolator Daedalus because he understood Envy could not go for damage straight away, so he'll mitigate that. Yep, well played.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no, Envy. Ooh, I don't know if that was the right BKB there. The Walrus Punch was always available, and now they can just run you down. They don't have the Chrono. They still have Ravage, and they want to counter-initiate, but there's no buyback. That's why. Oh, okay. They do!
Nothing more.
Radiant structures are fortified.
My powers. But then,
Okay, it's not ideal that the Yosta faces Void there, but I think you defended decently and you still kill the Clinks, and killing the Clinks was a really good choice by 4-Fun. You might have lost the Ember, which is the guy that cuts lanes, but if they just kill your Void and they're just gonna run down your lanes, right, the biggest pushing power is on Clinks. You murder him, there's not much pushing power on 4-Zoomer, so it's a good idea to do that to begin with, even if you lose your Ember in the process. He's gone for Glass Cannon, he has to accept that he's gonna die many times just to get a kill, and it's fine. No, it's true. No, you cannot build tank against the Clinks. You really cannot. Yeah, right? Which is not a bad idea here, honestly. It's a good consideration later. Gunner as well, this team fight wasn't able to counter initiate as quickly because Tornado was on cooldown, which was another thing that 4-Fun was taking into account. So they are playing around the Invoker cooldowns, because without the Invoker, Zoomers would have lost a lot of fights. It was really with the Invoker that was stopping 4-Fun from punishing their mistake, because their 5-on-5 is so strong. They have Crest now. Solar Crest is a very big deal on this Clinks, adding more damage. I don't know if you can go for the Roshan though. That's like, it's giving the teamfight lineup a chance. I mean, you can kill it quickly, but if you punch up, I guess it's just the Clinks. There we go. Oh. Oh, MV. That's Chrono. Oh, surprised! Stuff Ravage though. My goodness. Oh, he's back. And Gunner?
Bottom tower is under attack.
Monster kill!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Give me the arrow! No, he hit the skeleton!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yes.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
Okay, so I will summarize the team fight for our viewers. Very easy is, I can't believe insert team name X went for that. That was the fight, essentially. They both dove too far, and they both got punished for it. But to me, MVP, not of the fight, but in general this game is, my goodness, Brax. That was the blink reveal, right? I didn't see that blink before. Right? I think that was what's so big, because that's why you got the massive Ravage, which allowed them to actually take that team fight around. Envy is dying. Who cares? Envy's no longer the damage, right? It's really Ryoya and Brax. And I cannot believe Brax is actually playing an astounding game. And he lived towards the end. The only reason why he couldn't kill the Clink so quickly is because of the stupid cold snap, which Brax was like, why is this not dispelling? It took way too long to dispel because Clinks lacked the damage. Now they go for the Roshan, also dangerous against the Void, but they don't have the great team fight initiation. So I think you're safer. That's why I didn't want them to go for Roshan, by the way. I think you're giving 4-Fun the advantage. Yeah. There's a chance for 4-Fun. They're gonna beat the DIY Clinks Enchantress. It's gonna work here. Let's see. Yes? Exactly, right? In fact, that's why level 25 is so big here for Ryoya. That's gonna boost your damage a lot. I like he's going BKB though. It's a necessity.
Never refuse, girl.
The prize is mine.
Yes, it is, because they don't want to play this defensively because their window opportunity is not very clear this game. Like, when does For Fun's lineup start beating you, right? It's more about the place. Like, when is it impossible to get pickoffs any longer and you have to go for these 5-on-5 engagements? Envy, my goodness. He has Aegis. And BKB. Envy's turning around. Envy will die. He's learned that he didn't use his BKB, though, this time. Yeah, it's wise. They used the BKB on 0, forced that out, and For Fun's like, that's why we gave the Aegis to Envy, though. No, he was farming the mid lane, was walking out, and then 4 Zoomer smoked in and killed him. I mean, it was not that bad. It was smoked in. They didn't see him in the map, and we might have had to play a bit more defensively there, but it wasn't... You know, I'm not gonna feed the Eternal Envy train. I think he's actually playing a decent game. It's just that Envy has accepted he is not the win condition in this game. Yes. Right, exactly. It's not an insult. No. Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
I agree. Yeah.
You are looking good.
No, I think he is playing quite well, to be honest, because he knows that this game he's actually kind of playing more of an offlane Void, right? Kind of just setting up the Chrono, and yeah. This is Universe, yeah, exactly. And it's working out for them. I like the Scotty, though. He will eventually tank up, and he will eventually have enough damage for the Chrono. That's a matter of the late game. As of now, For Fun has one prerogative. Survive. If you manage to take this late, like we've mentioned a couple times, then it's going to work. By the way, talk about surviving and taking this late. Say Boy takes one page out of the Envy book, and he actually goes for the Hex on the Clinks. Yep, I love that pickup. Really, really good on Clinks. Yep. Actually, I remember when he would like he would go Naga, Manta style Hex, and everyone's like, "Why are you doing this?" Because Hex is a good item. That's it. This is simple, and it was amazing. People would always question his builds, and he was right in the end. Always right in the end. Oh my goodness! Not right to walk into the tornado though, MP. Oh, that's what he's doing, right? Okay. He's really tanky actually, so that Minotaur Horn will help him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So much tension. Oh, Snaking is baiting? Or no, he was not baiting. He was dying. Okay. I was wondering why you would take the outpost, but obviously he didn't have the information that we did, so he had no clue they were all there. Yep, fair enough. Oh, perhaps? That's a bait. They kill him! The Ravage! Oh, goddamn. That was the perfect time for the voice line Brax. Even you are hyping up this game. Gee, wow. That was such a good team fight. That was actual bait. That time they did bait, for sure. They had everyone, they had smoked up with Brax, and they were ready to initiate with a Ravage. Beautiful Chrono on Envy, and now they can take your towers. He has Minotaur Horn. He's actually fairly tanky just because of the strength in Scotty, and of course you have that extra Dispel. And Zoomers only has buyback on the Io, which, yeah, Io Tusk is great in lane, not so great anymore, of course. Yep. I am Master Tier and TFT! Oh, they're gonna end the game. They have Dezo on the Ember and no assault Cresto, but they do hit the towers hard. Zero though, he's gonna get punished. Yeah, with the arrow, bye-bye Zero. Everyone buys back, they have to defend this. Oh, Sammy boy, you didn't save for buyback, neither did Gunner. And they're the best heroes, they need them. Yeah, Yeah, they didn't save for it. That's why I'm telling you. Well, Gunner wouldn't have it, actually. Gunner has 20 seconds. The throne exposed. What are you going to do? I think this game might just be over. GG, Sabo's throws it. They accept it despite all the attempt by 4 Zoomers. It's already over. Wow. For fun. What a game. They come back and they break the undefeated streak of 4 Zoomers. Incredible. Incredible. Nah, dude, we break it. You can't get to double-digit wins as for fun. And yeah, their team might be for fun, but they are playing like absolute pros.